All right, so this, of course, is the big story that is dominating the political scene in India. The Bharatiya Janata Party is all set to form the next government in the Indian capital with leads available for all 70 seats. And the Bharatiya Janata Party remains well above the majority mark in the Delhi Assembly with at least about 48 seats going its way. While the Aam Aadmi Party, which had won landslide victories in the last two elections, has now been reduced to just 22 seats where it is leading. The Indian Prime Minister, who was the face of this Delhi campaign for the Bharatiya Janata Party, is all set to address the BJP workers this evening to congratulate them on their victory. Now, the BJP is surged to a massive lead in the 70-member Legislative Assembly. The incumbent Aam Aadmi Party has suffered major embarrassments, as pretty much all of its top leaders have ended up losing their seats, including Arvind Kejriwal, who also has lost his seat. The former Chief Minister lost to BJP's Parvesh Verma in New Delhi. Another Aam Aadmi Party bigwig, the former Deputy Chief Minister Manish Sisodia, has also lost. Sisodia conceded defeat to his BJP opponent in Jangpura. However, what is interesting is that Atishi, who had been trailing for much of the counting process since this morning, has managed to beat Ramesh Biduri has retained her seat in Kalkaji. These are some of the big developments. But the big story, of course, is this. The Bharatiya Janata Party, which had been out of power in the national capital for over 27 long years, is now back in the seat of power in Delhi. And this, of course, is an image of Parvesh Verma, the giant killer, the man who's taken on the man who called himself Delhi ka beta instead of Delhi ke Chief Minister ka beta. But the Delhi ke Chief Minister ka beta has apparently come out on top. Parvesh Verma has beaten Arvind Kejriwal. This is the big picture. The flag of the BJP is waving. And my colleague Siddhant Sibil is at the BJP headquarters. He's joining us live on this broadcast. Dharamjot Kaur is also joining us on this broadcast as well. Dharamjot, let me, of course, start with you. I'm told both of you are at the BJP headquarters at this moment. You know, this is a euphoric moment for the Bharatiya Janata Party, which had been out of power for the 27 long years. And now it is the BJP, interestingly, which would also be forming a government in Delhi for the first time under Narendra Modi as the Chief Minister. What's the mood out like there?
Well, it's a party out here, Saleh, to say the least. For the past few hours, we've been seeing visuals, and now I'm seeing it in person. The dancing, the music, the slogans, the chanting, they have not stopped. It's been going on. In fact, if I can ask my colleague to pan the camera and show you some of the visuals. There's so many party workers, supporters of the BJP who have gathered here. You can see the party flag flying high. Many of the party workers standing atop vehicles and dancing and cheering as the party registers a historic victory here in the national capital. So clearly a scene of jubilation. A lot of critical questions, though, that have to be answered by the BJP now. The senior leadership will be meeting in a few hours from now before the Prime Minister's victory speech here at the BJP headquarters. So this is what the scene looks like right now, Saleh. I mean, to say the least, it's a party. We have you know, instruments playing. We have people dancing. It seems like a festival for the BJP right now.
Absolutely, indeed, Dharamjot. Do stay on with us. Let's in fact cut across to Parvesh Verma, who's in fact addressing the media at the moment.
तो ये सभी की जीत है।
परवेश जी, ये बताइए पहली प्राथमिकता क्या होगी?
देखिए, हमारी तो पहली प्राथमिकता में यहाँ की महिलाओं को 2500 रुपये का हमने वायदा किया है। हमने सारे करप्शन के ऊपर में एसआईटी का गठन करने की बात करी थी। हमने यमुना रिवर फ्रंट बनाने की बात करी थी। दिल्ली में पॉल्यूशन कम करने की बात करी थी। दिल्ली में ट्रैफिक कंजेशन कम करने की बात की थी। सारी की सारी दिल्ली को अच्छा सुंदर बनाना, दिल्ली को अच्छी राजधानी बनाना, जैसे दुनिया में राजधानी होती हैं वैसा बनाना कि दिल्ली वालों को ऐसी राजधानी पे गर्व हो, ऐसी राजधानी मिलके बनाएंगे। तो सारी हमारी प्राथमिकता है।
परवेश, सबसे पहली जो प्राथमिकता है सीएम पद की, अगर दिल्ली की बात करें तो आपका नाम सबसे पहले आया, क्या कहिए इस बार?
देखिए, हम ऐसी पार्टी में काम करते हैं जिसमें पार्टी का विधायक दल तय करता है, उसके बाद में पार्टी की लीडरशिप उस पर अपनी मोहर लगाती है। तो जो पार्टी का निर्णय होगा वो सबको मंजूर होगा।
सर, हम
All right, so that is what Parvesh Verma has to say. He's saying that Delhi has to be made into a global capital, a capital that the people of Delhi would be proud about. He's also said that he wants to tackle the issue of pollution. He's also said that the BJP government, when it is formed, will fulfill all the promises that it has made of giving 2,500 rupees for the women, cleaning up the streets of Delhi. And interestingly, when the question was asked whether he is going to be the next chief minister of Delhi, he said that this, of course, is a decision that is left to the party, and as the party decides, that of course is what is going to happen. And my colleague Siddhant Sibil is joining us live from the BJP headquarters as well. Siddhant, you've been getting us all the updates. Now, at this moment, there is a mood of jubilation in the Bharatiya Janata Party. You know, looking at how the numbers have stacked up, this was an election which was a prestige battle for the Indian Prime Minister himself, because he was leading the BJP's campaign in Delhi, because his face was out there. BJP was contesting without a chief ministerial candidate. How important has this electoral victory been for Narendra Modi?
Well, in many ways, this is a major electoral victory. It's just not just another electoral victory. First, at the national stage, it is a big morale booster. The loss of Arvind Kejriwal is something that BJP is celebrating a lot, and that is given as well. And essentially, the third, of course, is that what he will say later on as he addresses the Karyakartas. He's expected to address the Karyakartas at 7 p.m., but it is expected to be delayed as well. But essentially, whatever he says will be his grand vision for Delhi. This is a victory coming after a gap of 27 years for the BJP, and of course a loss for Aam Aadmi Party ruling for 10 years. And what is interesting is that this election victory is coming just few days before the Indian Prime Minister's visit to United States. With this political mandate, a political mandate he already has of ruling the country for over 10 years. He's in his third term and now gets Delhi in the election victory, in which Arvind Kejriwal, who was seen as the front runner of the opposition in many senses, losing his own bastion, is a victory that is beyond imagination in many ways for the BJP. So essentially, while it is an important victory, it has its own connotations, given that it is coming ahead of Prime Minister Modi's visit to United States, where of course the Americans will be closely noting his political mandate and his Delhi victory.
All right. Thank you very much indeed to Siddhant Sibil and also to Dharamjot Kaur for joining us and getting us all those details. This, of course, is a big victory with big ramifications for how politics in India will, of course, be played. For all the latest news, download the WION app and subscribe to our YouTube channel.